Hey, this is Wendy Lambert, and my scripture lesson is from Matthew 9 verses 1 to 17, Mark 2 verses 1 to 22, Luke 5 verses 17 to 39, John 5 verses 8 to 9. I have entitled it, Healing the Paralytic, the Call of Levi, the Question about Fasting. It is so easy for us to judge others. Many times, people put a lot of blame on God for things that are the fault of the enemy. We have the tendency to put God in a box and limit Him because we don't understand past our own experiences. Just when we think we know it all, God shows up in a big way to give us clearer understanding of who He is and what He desires from us. God wanted us to know who He is, and that's why He gave us His Word. He wanted a connection and a relationship with us. In the story of the healing of the paralytic, God reacted to the ones of great faith who believed He could heal their friend and then also acted on it. God used the broken to show them and others how awesome He is. In the call of Levi, it's funny how Matthew just followed Him, and he never asked any questions, he just did it. Jesus used him to make His point when He said that it's not the healthy who need a doctor, but the sick. Sometimes, it's in the brokenness that He can reach us best. We have a tendency to get too busy and get distracted, or maybe we're so used to being self-sufficient that we lack the ability to just be humble and ask God to put His hand on our situations. Jesus just wants our 100% cooperation and for us to be willing to do whatever He asks us to do, even if it kills us. When He asked Matthew to follow Him, Matthew left everything behind, and that's what we're called to do because this is not our home. In being obedient, the banquet that we can look forward to is out of this world. In the question about fasting, this reminds me that my timing is not always God's timing. He's the only one who can see the future, and He has our best interest at heart. He's a good Father, and we need to try to see the bigger picture, whether it's visible or not and whether we feel it or not. God can see what's best for everyone, and He has a way of making things happen so that there's absolutely no doubt that His hand was on the whole situation. Being even a small part of that bigger picture brings so much joy that it's overwhelming at times. I truly am my brother's keeper. God does for us that we cannot do for ourselves, and He uses us for the bigger scheme of things if we are willing. He meets us where we are, but He loves us too much to leave us where we're at.